Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back for some Dominion 6. Last time we had our 200th recorded game, and so we did M.A. Marignan with flagellants only. And it ended up sort of crashing because we went up against Archiscephali combined with Asphodel, and it was a rough one. I think overall it was a better sort of army than like our War Dog thing with Ohm, but we just had a much rougher game. Had we gone for a traditional sort of throne setup, I think we wouldn't have struggled too much, but we'll move on. Let's roll up another number. 169 is Nibelungheim, Hordes of the Dragon Dwarves. We have done it. 123 it is Cathay. We sure did that. That was a long one. 78 is L.A. Bogarus. Surely we've done Bogarus. Oh god, maybe we never have done Bogarus. I don't think we have. This doesn't seem familiar at all. Alright, we're gonna do L.A. Bogarus. And let's have a good old game on Book of Legends. Late age. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is the number. Bogarus is the nation. Bogarus is a land of harsh winters and short summers. When the Vanir claimed this cold and bitter land of the north, they named it Vanarus and carved a kingdom out of the frozen land. Now, humans have replaced the last of the Vanjarls, and the kingdom is guided by eparchs and exarchs of the religious order. Mighty cities under the rule of warring princes have united under a few grand princes in a reformed faith. Bogatirs of heroic stature and prowess, defenders and champions of the faith, occasionally emerge to lead and protect the people from the wicked. The grand princes use infantry as well as elite cavalry forces. Mages of various traditions ply their trade in the palaces of the grand princes. The people of Bogarus prefer a cold climate. Not the most epic line to end that on, but okay. So we have humans with partial cold resistance. We prefer cold scale +2. Also, we're listening to the Final Fantasy XIV sort of relaxing OST, but I don't want music box shit. Yeah, so it's a cold nation. We have heavy cavalry, mounted archers, and infantry. We get fire, astral, blood magic with some air, earth, and death. Summonable beings of earlier eras. Okay. Powerful priests. Cold limit +1, misfortune limit +1. Okay. Bogarusian Scout. Cold resist 5, snow move, mountain forest survival, stealth 50. Vovode. 75 leadership. Knaz. 100 leadership, inspirational +1. Solid. Veliki Knaz. 150 leadership, +1 inspirational. Very nice. Skopets. Holy 1. 20% chance for a blood. Cause unrest 2. Jeez. But if you really want to get into blood, there you go. Exarch. Holy 2. Occultist. Astral 1, Death 1, Blood 1. Cold resist 5, Old Age. Not sacred. Damn. I hate that shit. They are dirt cheap, and we could get some massive hordes of skeletons going. Also, I don't know why you'd build that other... Why would you build this? I don't know why you'd... I don't know. If you want a priest, just make this. I guess this is 2 recruitment points, but still. Anyways, yeah, so massive horde of skeletons, sure, but old age is really annoying. Research is good for the price, though. Calendologist, 2 astral, cold 5, fortune teller 10. That's it, it's just astral 2. Which is not the worst mage ever. I mean, astral 1 would just be worse. This, at least you can do mind burn without even going into a communion, which is nice. But we've done astral only before, and it's not stellar. Aha. Alchemist. Also old. Fire 1, Earth 1, Astral 1. Man, if it wasn't for that old age on these things, they'd be nuts, but that's the point. Damn. Astropelagist. Air 2, Astral 1, Cold 5, Fortune Teller 5. Well, there you go. No old age, big air, army of mist, mass thunder strikes, all the good shit. Yum. Master of Names. Astral 2, and then Fire, Air, or Blood. With Adept Researcher 6. Dang. That is a solid researcher for the price, man. And certainly a usable mage. Yeah, hard to say. Fivefold Angel. What the fuck? This does feel kind of familiar. Have we done this? Do you have any idea the amount of time it would take for me to find? If I have, like, the time that it would take for me to find it, if I have done it, would be a long time. But the time for me to take to find out if I haven't done it is far too long. This all seems really familiar. I feel like I have played Bogarus. I just don't know if it was on a stream or what. 'Cause I seem to remember this. Yeah, that stumps and everything. They've had their hands cut off, and this seems familiar. Yeah, I really should have, from the start, I should have just checked off anytime I did a nation. And I'm still not doing it because I'm just stubborn. I just always feel like, oh, I have a good memory, I'll remember. No, you won't. If we did do it, it wasn't with Dominions Enhanced and Divinitus, I'm pretty sure, so... Anyways, it's 2 blood, 2 holy. They stealthy, damage reversal, spy, cause and rest 5. With 100 leadership. Eparch, cap only, level 3 holy, old age. Always nice to have level 3 priest, though. And Starets, cap only, fire 2, air 1, astral 2, blood 1, fire, astral, death, blood, 10%, or no, air, astral, death, blood, 10% for fire, air, astral, blood. With Adept Researcher 6 for 25 total research. They are old, however, and not sacred. Yeah, big bada boom. I'm still leaning towards, of course, this thing, because I just don't like old people. But the Master Names is a pretty good researcher for the price. So maybe we might start with just a few of these. Get the ball rolling. We'll see. Units. We have Voy Spearman. For a militia, not bad. 12 defense with a parry 4 shield, 8 protection, 10 hit points, javelin, and spear. Voy Axeman. 11 defense, but an 18 damage axe, 9 attack. Voy Archers. They get short bows, 12 piercing, and blah blah blah. Okay. Peshtsea Axeman. 12 defense with a parry 6 kite shield. 14 protection, 13 on the body, 10 MR, 10 morale, 18 damage axe with 10 attack. Spearman, 13 defense, parry 6 kite shield, 10 protection. Pretty average across the board. 10 attack on their spear for 13 damage. City Guard, 13 protection, 14 defense with a kite shield, 11 attack on the broadsword, and 16 slash damage. Pretty low damage, but okay. Grid Druzina, sort of light to medium cav. They have a composite bow, but no mobile archer. 16 damage broadsword, no shield. Mount has 11 protection. It's just not something I bother with. Malaya Drazina, heavy cav. 18 protection, 13 hit points, 16 defense with a parry 4 shield. 17 damage lance, 17 damage broadsword, and the mount has 16 protection and 20 hit points. Not the best heavy cav to ever grace this earth, but not bad. Klist. 9 hit points, 0 protection, 6 defense, 11 MR, 50 morale, stealthy, berserker +2, cause unrest 0.5, 9 attack, 15. This is a fucking flagellant. Actually, this is worse than a flagellant. This causes unrest. I hate that. Many Klisti have mutilated bodies and suffer from various ills. This thing's just shit. It's not cap only, though, so you could have a lot of these. Or, you know, more of these, at least. Not as much as the flagellants, and they're worse than flagellants, so... Now, I recall this. Didn't we Google this? We looked this up for a discussion on the worst sacred in the game. And Bogarus was definitely mentioned. I'm going to my history right now. Not something I like to do often, of course, but I'm going in the history. Bogarus. I've definitely searched. I've looked up Bogarus on the wiki. I've Googled Dominion 6 worst sacred. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Yeah, and I remember this discussion. I remember reading about Bogarus. Yes, we have fucking done this, haven't we? 100%. Why would I have looked that up and then we didn't play the nation? That wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have gotten this far and then not done it. We definitely played this nation. Well, I've wasted 13 minutes, but we're going back to re-roll. You already knew all this, if you looked at the title. But maybe the reveal was worth the wait of how I remembered. Those shitty-ass sacreds. 179 is Plavendel Rebirth. Okay. That is a standalone... Well, technically it's part of the merge. I guess we could do part of the merge. We haven't used the merge in a while, I feel. The merge basically contains everything, so I don't think I need any other mods. Except better sounds. Okay, we're sticking with Book of Legends. Sticking with 201. Middle Age. Plavendel is the name of this nation. That's assuming it's part of the merge. Damn. Don't see it. It's definitely MA, right? No, I guess I don't know what I don't know what age it is. Late age Plavendel, maybe. Oh boy, we'll find it someday. Okay, I have no idea. I don't even know if it's part of the merge. That's part of the issue. Plavendel Rebirth. Mid-age. Never meant to be balanced and never will be since it's purely for my single-player game. Okay, well then, you know, we get to have a fun one, I suppose. And the nation is called Plavendel, right? It's not called something else? It is definitely called Plavendel Blue Curse. If it's not part of the merge, then it's whatever. Yeah, I don't see it. Alright, we'll go add it. We'll get there. We're gonna get into a game eventually. This... Plavendel. There it is. Project Omniomicon. Sure. Okay, one more time. Book of Legends. 201. Plavendel Blue Curse. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we're gonna skip all the lore. So, a celestial object crashed from the heavens on the province of Endel. Killed off everything. Woman returned, her eyes lit with strange fire. She was the first of the blue ones. Oh, resurrected as the blue ones. Resurrection through the blue gift at a price. So the Plavendel's death is not the end, it is the beginning, and the eye of Radyasin watches all. Note, Plavendel Dominion causes minor pop kill. We get no mercenaries, that's okay. We have high morale, fire, magic resistance, and limited regeneration. Strong magic and priests, national weapons and items inflict blue gift disease / free spawn blue and undead units. We have poor health, poor strength, limited access to advanced blue units. Armies mainly composed of diseased humans and fanatics. Get major astral and death, minor fire and earth. Well, astral and death is a pretty good combo. Death limit +3. Magic limit +1. Astral bless point +1. Total bless point +3. Jeez. Primitive forts. Our temples cost 800, but produce astral pearls, and our labs cost 800. Okay. Earth Prospector. 70 gold, 1 earth, 50% chance for a fire, but only 5 research. And starts diseased, but it has disease resistant. Okay. Yeah. Plavendel Acolyte can be recruited outside forts as well. Fire or astral, 20% for air, water, nature, or glamour. With adept researcher 4, so it averages 11, but it is also diseased. Now we don't have. I don't know. It doesn't mention like. It doesn't mention like if I die, it comes back as another unit, right? It doesn't seem that way. Corpse Seeker. 1 death, 50% chance for a second death, but only 5 research. Yeesh. But yeah, they have 50 undead leadership, so they're kind of used for ferrying free spawn. Plavendel Missionary, 1 astral, 1 holy, 50% chance for astral or death. Inept Researcher 4, however. Gold Maker 5. Eeh. Blue Priest. There you go. 1 astral, 1 death, 2 holy. 20% 3 times. First for astral or death, second for fire or earth, third for everything but blood. That's rare to see. But by and large, you're getting 1 astral, 1 death, 2 holy for 160. They also have 1% regen. Okay. Which gives them a reduced risk of getting permanent afflictions, I suppose. 10 fire resist, blind, inept researcher 4, disease resist 100, minion monster summoner, affliction resistance 2, and diseased. Curious. Blue assassin. It's an assassin. Also diseased. So 8 hit points, 6 protection, 14 defense, 15 MR, 18 morale, 14 speed. They have regen 1%, fire resist, blind. They have 2 Plavendel daggers, 14 attack, 9 magic piercing, 2 attacks each, and the blue gift. And blue blindness, each also 2 attacks. It's pretty nuts. That means per round, 4 chances to blind them. Although it's only on damage, I suppose. Blue contact is a 9 blunt magic damage. And the blue gift and blue blindness. And they also have a Plavendel bow, range 38, 12 magic piercing, that also does blue gift and blue blindness. That seems nuts. They're not very defensible, but they are sacred. They just can't bless themselves. Also, I don't know if we're ever going to get access to water to make the flasks. Blue Smith. Earth 2, Astral 1, 50% chance for fire, earth, astral, or death. Sacred, blah, blah, blah. They have Master Smith 1 and Forge bonus 1. While Bluesmiths excel at forging all these holy items and those linked to astral, earth, death, and fire magic, they are not used to any other form of crafting, so they have magic boost -5 to other magic paths. That's sensible enough. Okay. Blue Renovator. 1 astral, 2 death, 50% chance for astral death, 20% chance for another death. So you could get a 4 death out of here pretty... not super commonly, but somewhat. Corpse Stitcher 1 as well, and Dominion Monster Summoner. This might be our go-to mage. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Starting with 2 death, starting with higher death, you know, as far as the communion is concerned. Blue Tormentor, cap only. Fire 2, Astral 1, Holy 1. bunch of shit. Fire, astral. Inquisitor, inept researcher 4. Only 2 recruitment points still, but yeah, not good researchers. Neither is the renovator, to be clear. Actually, who is the best researcher here? The acolyte, I suppose. Kind of the shittiest mage, though. You're just gonna get a big jumble of shit, and we're not playing with Dominions Enhanced. So, you're not gonna get a good research no matter what. We gotta go magic scale. Shining Blue, cap only. 2 astral, 1 death, 2 holy. 50% for astral death, 25% chance for astral. Awe 1, regen 1%. Elegist 3, that's phenomenal. Dominion Monster Summoner, summon allies. When stationed in a province with a temple, lab, and fort, or within the capital, they can erect a shining sphere, a holy site that anchors the eye's influence and enables resurrection rites far from the crater's edge. Blue Master. Okay. 790 gold, 4 recruitment points, 2 astral, 2 death, 3 holy. A big jumble of stuff. It's possible then to get 4 fire on these, or 3 earth. Or, theoretically, it is possible. All the stars would have to align. You could get 6 astral, or 5 death. But it's going to be some jumble. 17 research. Awe 1, regen 1%. Blind, spirit sight. Automatic communion master. No choice there. Combat caster. Disease. Weird, wild stuff. Diseased peasant. Our militia option. And they're diseased, alright. Yeah, they're pretty shit. Diseased militia. Yeah, that was the peasant option, not the militia option. 5 protection, 13 defense with a parry 4 shield, though. Even though it's a buckler, so it should be 2, but alright. 12 MR, 12 morale, 12 speed. 9 attack on the spear for 12 damage. Yeah, they're pretty shit, but what do you expect? Diseased archer. Range 35 short bows, 10 piercing. Pretty weak sauce. Okay. Diseased warrior. 10 protection, 13 defense with a parry 4 shield. 12 attack on the short sword for 15 damage. It's okay. I mean, you could do worse, obviously. Fanatic Spearman. Sacred. 9 hit points. 5 protection. 13 defense with a parry 4 shield. No helmet. 12 MR, 15 morale. They have Berserker +2. Which is not really a good thing, to be honest. Well, it's okay, but... Yeah. They have a length 4 Plavendel Spear. 11 attack, 13 piercing magic damage with the gift and blindness. Okay, and they're not cap only. Fanatic Swordsman. Same thing, but with a short sword. 14 defense. I'd probably lean towards the spear, because you can bump up this attack quite a lot and repel a lot of things. The biggest problem is going to be arrows, I suppose. Fanatic Archer. Yeah, they got the bow, which is pretty good. Only a dagger as a melee weapon, and basically no protection and no shield, so... And then Blue Supplicant, cap only, sacred 3. 3 holy points each. Oh no, 6? 6 holy points? Sacred 6. 1 per turn. Yeah, you're damn right. 8 holy points, 4 protection, 10 defense, 15 MR, 18 morale, 1% regen, awe 1. Communion Slave. That seems way over cost. That seems nuts. I don't know. I don't know what to make of that. Okay, so far I haven't really seen anything even close to being overpowered, I suppose. Except maybe the fact that you can get 1 astral, 2 death pretty readily. But, I you know, not to mention all the disease, and I don't know what to do with that. So here's the spawn that you can get. Blue Militia. Archer. Yep. It's an archer. It's got a short bow. But obviously the big notable thing is that it's sacred. Okay. Blue Peasant. Sacred. And they also get the blue contact attack. Which does key off of strength, so that's important to keep in mind. The Blue Warriors. 11 protection, 15 defense, the sword, the blue contact. Militia. Okay. Soulless Plavendel. Not sacred. 15 hit point, 6 protection, 4 defense, regen 1%, undead, never heal, corpse eater 1, up to 5,000 hit points. Disease explosion on death. 18 damage pitchfork with only 6 attack. Good god. And the blue bite, which can be repelled. So, yeah. Yeah. But I guess they're gonna get repelled like motherfuckers. They're shit. These are all shit. But I guess it's free spawn. Summon. You can summon blue spearmen. 8 hit points, 14 protection, 16 defense, parry 4 shields, 15 MR, 18 morale, regen 1%, awe 1, standard 1, fire resist 10, blind, formation fighter 2, with a 11 damage spear length 4, and blue contact. And they're sacred, obviously. Spreaders. Of course. Yeah, mostly Plague Carrier 12. Disease Explosion on Death, Paralyzing Explosion on Death with a blue bite. Blue Fire Elemental. Well, that's something. 42 hit points, 8 protection, 10 defense, with Reconstruction 1%. Heat 3, Ethereal, Bane Fire Shield 8, Blind, Spirit Sight, Firepower 1, Magic Power 1, and 2 Blue Burst attacks. 27 magic damage, and 3 Armor Piercing Fire, and Blue Gift, and Decay, and Blindness. Blue Titan, Plakugla, Blisterat, a bunch of stuff we're never gonna have. Okay. Let's look at spells, shall we? Conjuration. 10 plus of those blue fire elementals for 20 fire gems. Alright, that's not bad, I suppose. 10 plus 1. Not bad. Blisterad's Wrath, you get 19 plus 1 for 35 fire gems. Okay. Blue Titan for 45 Astral Pearls. Blakugla for 45 Astral Pearls. Zemalum for 80. Blisterod for 80. Alteration. Nothing. Evocation. Blue Meteor. Ritual. Can only be cast by a celestial artifact. Summons 31 blue fire elementals to range 3 province. Blue Descent. 150 meteors, I assume. Blue Flames, 2 fire, 1 astral. Range 35 plus, AoE 3 plus 1. 100 precision, 7 plus armor negating damage, difficult to negate with MR. And 4 plus 1 area effect for 5 plus 1 armor negating damage, MR negates. That is a very strong spell. Okay, that might change things. I also get blue flames, 2 astral, 1 fire. Which seems to be identical, but astral. And blue flames... identical, but 2 astral, 1 death. Okay. Blue cleansing flames, 3 astral, 2 death, or 2 fire. 5 plus 1 area effect. 12 plus 1 damage, armor negating. And 3 plus 1, 7 plus 1 armor negating. And a final 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1 armor negating. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. So we're a mage nation then, for sure. This is nuts. We're gonna decimate. Blue meteor ritual. Okay, it seems similar. Blue descent seems similar. Blue incinerates. 4 astral, 2 death, or 2 fire. 55 plus 5 range. 8 plus 1 area effect. 26 plus 1 armor negating fire damage. Even underwater. Good lord. Okay. 7 plus 1 spreaders for 5 earth gems. What did I tell you about the music box shit? I don't want to hear that. Doesn't look like there's anything in construction. Thought they mentioned construction of unique stuff, but apparently not. Enchantment, Blue Eyes of Gods. Can only be cast by Celestial Artifact. So it's Eyes of God for 15 pearls and an insane amount of requirements. What the fuck is a Celestial Artifact? Animate Servitors. 36 plus 1. Soulless, probably, for 10 death gems. Blue Month Ritual. This is 25 plus 1 blues. Blue Warriors for 10 pearls. That seems pretty good. Blue Month Awaken. 23 plus 1 Blue Warriors for 15 pearls. Servitors Group, 69 plus 2. Advanced Blue Month Ritual, 52 plus 1 for 25 pearls. 36 plus 1 for 25. Servitor Army, 119 plus 69. Jeez. Extreme Blue Month Ritual, 45 pearls. You get 82 plus 1/2 for some reason. And 25 plus 1. Blue Warriors. Okay, I think that's... Okay, that's weird. Blue Apocalyptic. Range 7 provinces. I ain't reading all that, but it sounds cool. We'll never get it. 200 pearls, Jesus. Thaumaturgy. Nothing. Blood magic. Nothing. Divine, nothing. Okay. So obviously our mages are going to be insane, right? So we're not going to do a horde of skeletons. I mean, I'm sure there will be some skeletons in there eventually, inadvertently, but we're mostly focused on these, like, flame spells. So I think we're going to stick with the same mage, though, because we can use death. So 3 astral, 2 death. I mean, it's just a nuts spell. There's no way to, like, protect our guys from this, you know? Like, we're gonna lose a lot of shit. But it's just gonna decimate. Which is why you could argue that we really could, like, in the end game, just do mages. And have half of them spam Horde of Skeletons and half of them spamming blue cleansing flames. And then you don't really care if you lose skeletons. But we also have a lot of free spawn anyways, so I don't know. And then we're also going to be doing these blue month awakened stuff. So if we look at the blue warriors, which I think is, okay, this. Now, is recuperation just like a necessity? Okay, it says you are highly recommended to take the half-death blessing, since all the blues are sacred. Since it's a free spawn nation, you will gain a lot of troops, and if you don't take this bless, your troop will go starve. It will starve easily. For those who fail to resurrect as blue, they turn into something else. Soulless Plavendel's zombies. They are the unit which serve as meat shield / fodder, and when they bite, they also inflict blue gift and blindness to the enemy. Your capital will spawn some free blue and zombie units as long as there's positive dominion. When you fully control a province and has a temple, lab, and fort, and shining blue present, there's a chance to spawn a new site called Plavendel Glowing Spear that spreads disease. As long as the site is present in your province, you'll always spawn some free blue and zombie units. Okay. I'm just not clear on, like, the whole disease thing. I have no idea. I'm just not sure if I need to take recuperation. But it says it doesn't work on undead, lifeless, spirit form beings, and those who suffer from old age. But these aren't undead. The soulless are, but they're not sacred. So, okay, so they recommend the half dead. All sacred units will be in a semi-undead state. They will not require anything to eat, and they are seldom affected by diseases. Need not eat. Disease resist plus 80. Doesn't really solve it, especially because they start diseased. So he gives you 3 free bless points. So you can definitely take half dead for free, essentially. But yeah, I feel like I gotta take recuperation. So looking at the blue warrior, let's assume we're taking recuperation. Although they do have regen. And I'm not sure exactly how it gives them just affliction resistance, right? No, and actually that's 2 separate things. He just has affliction resistance too. So he has a chance to negate any afflictions gained by 1 divided by 3. No. It's such a weird way of doing it. So affliction resistance 1 halves the chance of getting afflictions. So this would be less than that. Or better than that. I don't know, like he has a 33% chance of getting the affliction. But then regen... I don't think it even impacts it, to be honest. I don't know why they have 1% regen. I don't think it does anything. Because it says 5% regen doesn't change anything. So I have no idea. So... I feel like I have to take recuperation. But I don't think that removes disease. Oh, it does remove disease. Yes. It will remove disease. Okay, yeah, we gotta take recuperation. Alright, fine. So, theoretically, we could have a lot of these guys, like hundreds of these blue warriors. I think... I'm tempted to take bark skin, since we're going down nature anyways, and I have 10 fire resist. It's not the end of the world to go down to 5. And that would help them quite a bit. That would bump up their protection on their body to like 16 or 17. Something like that. And then we could just take Undying. We don't need any regen because I already have 1%. So as long as you have any amount of regen. But we only have one choice, the Celestial Artifact. Okay. Unteleportable. Great. Alright, no, that's what it is. New paths cost 160 points. Jesus. And recuperation is incarnate only. That's not the end of the world. But what's the problem is we have to go up to nature 5. We're definitely taking quite a bit of death, right? But yeah, as far as like, I don't know. Am I just going to make diseased warriors or do we actually want to go for fanatic? I guess we're going to go for fanatics. Okay. Yeah, we really don't need much in the way of scales. But I think we maybe wanted... Yeah, we wanted magic. Something like that, I suppose. Yeah. Alright, we got 19 bless points. We're taking recuperation. We're taking... Fuck! Fine. We're taking bark skin. It's already heavy enough. Undyne, 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 half dead. Got 2 points. Magic resist? Yeah, since I'm going to be dropping those bombs. Why not? Alright, that's the bless. The problem here is it doesn't help their attack at all. And it doesn't help their damage at all. It's really just like staying alive. And I wonder if that's the right approach. The problem is it's like, it's really hard to get much else on this thing. We could go imprison and full, like, stat bless, which would be pretty good. I can't imagine recuperation is, like, mandatory here. I just don't know how this interacts and, like, what the expectation is. So we're just giving it a try. The Eye of Radyasin. We're playing on the big boy map, so 20 thrones. And let's finally get started. Jesus. Oh, goody, right in the middle. Well, no, not right in the middle. They are definitely diseased, man. We start with Omarbe, the Blue Tormentor. He is pretty big, but am I really gonna fucking make him a prophet? He's gonna die. Everything's gonna die. There's no option here. Everything's diseased. But that they're apparently gonna come back. So I don't know. I'm gonna make him the prophet. We're gonna go with well, for now we're just gonna go with diseased warriors, I suppose. Alright, fine. For mages, we want the blue renovator. Done. For research, well, we probably want to go down enchantment a bit to get at least Blue Month Ritual. So we'll go for that. And then we probably want to do Evocation to get to 3. And Conjuration 3. Oh, he got cured. Why did you get cured? What the hell is this shit? What the fuck? What a big giant jumble of nonsense. Soulless are all shitty. Okay. Well, I mean, I could, yeah, I hate to hurt morale like that. Although we do have pretty exceptional morale. Divine Blessing. Servant of Courage. Ignite Arrows. I don't know. It's a bunch of shit, man. I don't know. Now, I'm not going to get that every turn, am I, or anything? That would be really obnoxious. You're routed, son. Yep. Fanatic Spearman did get the most kills, but we lost the most of them, so just because they were up front. Oh, goody. More respawn. What the fuck? Dude, I can't handle this much shit. That's too much shit. No wonder you gotta take half dead. What the fuck? I guess. It's not great. But yeah, you're just gonna like cludge everything and then rain down these ungodly spells. This is too much. What? How do I even organize this? You don't. That's the answer. You don't. You fucking don't. It's too much. Okay, I guess. I guess. Too much. I feel stupid even making units. Like, what's the point? Assassin's doing pretty well, though, huh? Jesus. Yep. I don't know. Just okay. It's too much. Look, I got 29 units here already. I got 24 units here already. A lot of commanders on this little province. Yeah. What does it matter? I think I have hundreds more. $201 in our capital still. Crypt in the Sand in Lilium Vale. We didn't find any. $299 in our capital. Yeah, it's pretty ludicrous. Okay, we'll skip around a little bit. Oh, I didn't notice this mount. This is the first time I saw that it's doing the fucking hand symbol thing. I don't know, whatever that's called. I mean, we can just go underwater, right? Well, no, these guys can't go underwater. And I can't make an undead commander. Summon one, maybe. %, regen must round up or something, right? Like, it must be a minimum of 1. But I suppose that's pretty nice. Hey, Ermore's here. Let's be friends with M.A. Ermore. We're very similar nations, you and I. Except I'm way fucking better, I think. Yeah, I mean, we lose stuff, I guess, but who cares? This is really getting out of hand. Really getting out of hand. Ermore accepted. We found Cave of Dark Rites in the overgrown graveyard. Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh yeah, we got plenty of shit. A ludicrous amount. This is, I mean, he said it was not balanced, so I cannot argue. We knew we were going into an imbalanced nation. It's just wildly. I think this was the same person that made Smurv, FYI. $907 undead. You know, that'll do it. Yeah. That'll do it. They all have this blue bite shit that can easily blind anything and give it the disease. Not that that matters much, though, but still. Yeah, great. I lost 21 of my soulless that got 72 kills. Jesus. Yeah, in mass, they are pretty nasty. Yeah, pretty fucking easy game, if you can't tell. It's not going to take long. So despite starting this 50 minutes in, it's still going to be a normal length video. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could just stomp this, but I also feel like I want to get all of my... I want to get all this. So much. Oh, that's right, they're magic. There you go. Yeah, I know, not that. Is this all blue? Is it all sacreds? Apparently it's all sacred. Hoping for more undead, but we got a lot of sacred. Okay, can we make something with more magic leadership? Almost certainly, right? 70, 50, 30, 110, 170, 220. Go with that for now. Oh yeah, it's not even counting all the other extra shit that's all over my provinces. Hey, our god arrived. I don't think we needed a recuperation, by the way. I mean, I can't really tell, but I don't know. Mighty glowing sphere erected from the ground. Plavendel influence is spreading. Dominion +3. That was where? Rim Mountains? Spread deadly disease. Sure enough. I mean, everything's diseased anyways. Aren't these guys supposed to... So they're not... They don't come in diseased. It just says that they come in diseased. I mean, now they have recuperation. But still. I don't know what to make of anything. Yeah, making these things is just pointless. We care about these things. There you go. Just so much shit, man. Too much shit. Alright. Taking everything. You guys can just search here for the moment. You're gonna build a temple. Okay. I don't think anything really matters. I mean, it's massive clud. I mean, This is beyond the Kludge. We have entered territories of Kludge hitherto undreamed. I don't know, just move stuff around. I mean, it's kind of pointless. They all would have moved around a little bit anyways. Okay. So only the ones with 2 astral can actually cast the good shit. There isn't many of them. So I don't know, just cast spells. You'll do something. Needed to get thaumaturgy. Wild stuff. But I mean, hey, if you were going to go up against Smurv, for example, you might want to, you know, employ something like this. Oh, there's blue flames. Oh my god. Blue flames. 1 point of damage. 1, 9, 4, 12, 16, 18, 3, 4, 11, 2, 9, 11, 15, 3, 5. That was off 1 cast, by the way. Second cast. 10, 11, 6, 1, 10, 11, 7, 4, 7, 5, 11, 8. Third cast. 5, 11, 5, 13, 5, 8, 6, 10, 4, 11. Ridiculous. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get community, man. We gotta see mass blue flames. Then we're gonna do this. Just hold on a moment, guys. Oh, TNT surrounding me. You don't want none of this TNT. Trust me. Oh god, it's too much. Okay, so now we can script. So really it's just all the ones that have 1 astral, and I don't really care about the death amount they have, but I guess we'll just make the 3 death ones the slave. Oh, I didn't get Thaumat. What? Oh no, I'm not doing like any research. Ah, fuck. I don't want to lose a throne here. Get to researching. We could have had this already. Well, Pythium accepted at least. Okay. Communion slave. None. Oh yeah, we got more guys, don't worry. Whatever. Whatever. Alright, I don't think I have that many with 3 death. But I guess, what are we trying? We're just trying to raise it to like 2. So we really only need like 2 or 3 slaves. Okay, we'll do Alright, we'll make you all slaves. You are going to be masters. And then spam blue flames, please. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. Yeah, something like that. This is gonna be the easiest throne we've ever taken in our lives. Make it happen, man. Compete. Hell yeah, cast spells. You'll figure it out. I made it to the finale, so that's pretty exciting. Let's watch the throne battle first. Oh my god. It's just disgusting. Oh, the blue flames. Oh my lord on the cave drakes. So much for your big armor. Yeah, these things have 22 protection. Doesn't mean shit. Entirely armor negating. Oh, jeez. Also decimates my own troops. Insane. Look at it. I mean, just look at it. That is ridiculous. We had 1,500 total units. We lost 53. The mages got 105 kills themselves. They did most of the work. Crazy, man. Okay. Let's watch our 3 arena battles. With no scripting other than just in the back casting spells. Boom. So that was Solar Rays. Oh, against Urmor. Yep. Yep. Little undead dude that he did not script to cast spells. Alright, now against Shinuyama. Blue flames. Blue flames. Yeah. Blue fucking flames. And then against Pyrene. Yeah. That'll do it. That'll fucking do it. We didn't even have Horde of Skeletons. We didn't even need Horde of Skeletons. Killed his Emerald count. Nice. There you go. We got the Champion's Medal and some Fire Gems. Famous hero. Good job. Oh no, Noth, you got diseased. Yeah, it's ridiculous. What a ridiculous nation. We have another 650 units in the capital, 200 units here, 141 here, 193 here, 133 here, 160 here, 63 here, 72 here. Now, granted, they're all kind of shit, but at the same time, not that shit. I mean, this thing has 15 hit points, 11 protection on its body, 8 defense with a shield, 12 MR, 50 morale, has regen, even though I don't know why I bothered putting never healing and giving it regen, and sort of nullifies it. It's got 10 fire resist, disease explosion on death, and it can eat corpses to raise its hit points even more. 17 damage short sword and a 14 damage blue bite that can disease 2 attacks and blind 2 attacks. Like, they're not utter dog shit. Crazy. Alright, well, that's it. And that's not even getting into blue flames, which is basically the whole point of the nation. And just lets you decimate every single thing in the game. while you kludge everything with your free spawn. Yeah, that is an OP nation. And yeah, just looking at the fact that it was made by... So it was actually made by Pymus? I believe? Yeah. Pymus made this and Smurv. So definitely had no interest in balance in anything, which is fine. Like, again, like, it's not a problem or anything. It's each their own, and it's good to, you know, advertise that. But yeah, this and Smurv are probably the two most OP nations that we've come across over 201 games. Yeah, not shabby at all. It's just so much gludge. We also got fairly fortunate with throne positions, I suppose, but we were just kind of fast out the gate. And we could have easily taken this too. Or would it have been easy to get in the water? We have certainly more than enough undead, but we don't really have any undead leadership, like an undead commander. Nor do I have easy access to water. Maybe we had somewhat easy access to air? No, I don't know how we would have ever gotten in the water. Well, anyways. Good stuff, I suppose. I can't complain. It was fun. My name is Mangg. Game watching has been Dominion 6. I'll see you fine folks next time.